Well, we're a bit late. Little dude said he wanted grounded, but we just got back from a camping trip with his friend. And sure that delayed things. I'm 2 hours late! He's not though, because he usually doesn't get to go for 2 hours. About an hour for him. Hour and a half. Well, that's interesting. They weren't showing me as live there for a minute. My other device. Oh well. Okay. Alright, so we had just built the mosquito sword that he wanted. If I can remember all the controls. Alright, we have a decent number of spears that we were using to, survive. Acorn shovel plus. Oh. Didn't know we had the acorn shovel plus. Alright, just getting myself quickly acclimated. Let's bring you all in. Oh. That's annoying. Why are you acting like doing something? You shouldn't. Updating. You're not updating. You're not updating. Why are you acting slow? Yeah, I'm looking for the lurk dragon. Oh, great. Commands are broken. Bill. Are your alerts working yet, Dragon? Because I know you were having issues with that as well. Don't see any food. That is a bit of a problem. Well, we need to eat. Alright, time to acorn hunt. At least then we can get something to eat. I typically prefer first person, but we were in third person last time because little dude said he wanted it. Oh man, sorry to hear you being sick. Hope you get feeling better, dude. Get well soon.
Worse than my mom's
like
Brussels
yesterday.
sprouts.
Now this could just be a disaster. Yep, it's a disaster. We wonder why I like spears. The piercing mechanism is beautiful. Don't take my grub. Yay! Grub meat! Yay! We can eat! We have food! We still gotta cook it, but still. How's her shield doing? Pretty good. Okay. Oh, right. Those are the stupid stuck underneath Berkeley's area bags. So what we need to do is build a lime mold lantern. And a set of flippers and a gill. If I can build that one, we're going to need more spider fibers, no surprise there, and boatman parts, which we need to do. Where did you put it? We built it. There it is. There's that. Oh great, we already have 10 of them. Oh yeah, we did do some more rope. Forgot about that. And we're going to need more, of course. And we need to go research. Sure, we'll go research. And then we'll go for the boatman fins to get our flippers. That's confusing. And don't get me wrong, I'm not going to complain. But it's definitely odd. Don't worry, Aphid, I'm not here for you. But now that I'm thinking about it, I do need to go for the spider. Is there a quick save? I can't remember if there's a quick save. Get back here, food! Get back here! That was funny.
Better than
Runs
starving,
away.
I think.
Yes, I saw the spider. That's why I jumped up here. I don't remember if this is enough spears to take out a spider. Hence why I saved. Great, wolf spider. I know this is not enough for the wolf spider. That was a miss. Nope, I can't throw that far. I can see that far, but I can't throw that far. I think I might just load back, because, yeah, it's not working. That spider's acting really weird, like sinking through the branch. Watch, see? Oh, I have no stamina. Oh, we're not even responding at all. Great. I'm trying. Yeah. That's why we saved. I have a feeling that would be kind of the results of our endeavor, but hey, we wanted to try. Wanted to try. You never know until you try. Oh, now he's active. Hey. What's the name change for, Cross? And hi. How's it going? Oh no. 3 wolf spiders? What in the world? Why 3? Isn't 1 bad enough? Ah. I'm a little worried for our life, seeing as I saw 3 wolf spiders. Butterfing dagger's not a bad one to get. And thick bow's pretty good. And of course, do collector. That's a lot. Oh, man. I am not on peak form today. Hadn't had my 14 kilos of coffee yet. Sure, that's the only reason. Couldn't be anything else. Couldn't be anything else. No, never. Wow. Crow feather. Well, that's cool. It's the first time I've seen them actually have them drop like that. There we go. We got at least a few fibers to process. I'm not going down there right now. No way, no how. Ain't nobody gonna make me go down there right now. On the road again. It's fun to get run over on the road again. Ha ha ha. What it feels like for those wolf spiders. It's gonna plow us over and leave us squashed and dead. Hey! Yeah! Got another one of our spears back. Another, what, half dozen of them around. Okay, we need to save because of wolf spiders. I don't trust wolf spiders to not wolf us down. No, no! I said jump, I did not say down. So there's probably like 4 wolf spiders around here then, because one there. We saw 2 on the other side. Whew. What's with all the wolfies? Boing! Boing! Miss. Bummers. Tier... Yes. Tier 2 axe for nothing. Which is fine, I just figured we'd go checking.
Oh, worse than my mom's Brussels sprouts.
Yeah, it could be worse. Oh no. Stupid ants. That is disappointing. We just lost our stuff. But yeah, Cross, I hope you have a good visit with your friend. Glad you get to visit. That is very good. It is always good to visit those who are considered friends. Yeah, we need to get the axe. Just trying to figure out the best way to do it with low tech we have. Yeah, we were gonna go get the boatman, whatever you call them. Boat floaters. That was odd. There's one. Two of them. I'm sorry. I have to. The only way I can be able to swim. They die, they're like, oh. guess it helps make you feel bad for killing things ruthlessly and with murderous intent. Of course they make you do it because the only way to get any gear and, you know, advance at all is to murder things ruthlessly. That was the sound they made. That's why I was dove to look. I don't see one though. There's one. Well, there we go. We needed 4. We got 4. Oh, good. Boys in the area. Javeliner. Nice. We get to be more stabby.
Practical Technologies, Dr. Wendell Tolley, Science Division, log 88.05.29G. Oh, or is that H for safety? Final evaluation tests of the spacer are going well, though I have noticed some minor errors in transcription where a non-trivial number of particles are not being conserved. I have observed no ill side effects, but making a note to check that later.
Making a note!
I'm still annoyed by Dr. Klein's attitude at the barbecue when I confided in him about my success. He was arrogant, as always, dismissing my breakthroughs in covalent spacing reduction, questioning the very use of shrinking technology. What a ridiculous lack of vision. World hunger, overpopulation, global warming, just the tip of the iceberg.
I'm not so sure. Almost. Ah. So close, yet so far away. That was just a bad one. No. Less unfortunate. I am not a jumper, apparently. A penny for, or quarter for your thoughts. No! Finally get it, and then we fall out the other side. Okay. Okay. Now we need to go back to the plan. Banzai! There we go. We made it. We made it. Woot woot. We made it. Doing great today. Armor flippers. No way we're gonna have that yet. But that's okay. Right there, you know. We will roast. There we go. Need to drop the other things. Oh, we do have food in that one. Derp. Okay. God, our food. Nightfall. Then we sleep. The blessed sleep of rest that shall revive our weary bodies. Wow, it's only half? That's cruel. Yeah. I hope there's something there. It doesn't look like there is right now. Which could lead to problems. Then you have to drink bad water, or hope to find food drop, which would be not very easy to do lately. There we go. Top off before we go to bed. And rest.
Perhaps we should make camp for the night?
Oh, good morning, everyone. Oh, how is everyone?
Not bad.
I'm so thrilled you love cleaning. Alright. And we're down on our water again. We need to do collector, I believe, so that we can cease this rapid decline in hydration. Usually some food drops over You're in the thick of it. Ah, delicious. Fresh water. Alright, so we are hydrated and ready to go. Let's see what should we work on. That's the thing, there's so many things to do. Get ranged weapons, get better spears. Better spears with these. That's kind of tricky to do. We could go back for our stuff that's under Berkeley. That's true. That was just for the experience, or the raw science reward for doing it. The reason I did it. You know what? Let's go and at least chat to Berkeley, see what missions he has for us. And what we'll do from there is consider where we want to go and what we want to do. Thinking about grabbing all our spears, trying to take out the wolf spiders, because I do not like them. But I know 15, well, it wasn't anyways, was not enough to kill them. We did get a level up on our damage though, so that was nice. That's awesome. And we can only have 2 mutations active.
Always happy to see a repeat customer. 3 bold quests around.
Rake Rock Point. Great Oak.
Howdy, it's good to see you again. If you have any extra rocks.
Ah, we don't have the oven. So is there anything that we can use to build that wolf spiders can't just like destroy in like 1 or 2 hits? I don't know if there's anything that can stand up against them as like actual defense. I'm trying to think. Did the pebble walls last time, and just one random hit nearly destroyed it. I can't think of anything that I know of that I've seen the wolf spider hit and not just mash through. I haven't seen them like hit a lot of things like I did with the stone wall or the stone foundation. Which is unfortunate because defenses would be good. And that's why I'm debating, you know, palisade here. Let's see, where's the other missions? Yeah, you were here when we did that last time. You told me to do it. I agree. Not exactly. We've had it for a little while. It doesn't need to be fixed. We've already fixed it once. We have this sword. I just forgetting to equip it because I also don't want to get that close. Where'd the sword go? There it is. A knight. Alright. Little dude says we are a knight. We are a knight of the child table. Which, yes, that's why the sword got pulled out. If you guys didn't hear that, I figured you probably can't. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Little dude. You know, clapping doesn't help. Very interesting about that.
Hey, Daddy, for your coffee.
Alright, that's not gonna stretch as far as I want it to, dude. And the power is low. Tell you what, can you do me a favor? Run to the van and get the little thing that we saw that was used earlier. Can you go do that? It should be in between the two front seats, up where like you can put drinks. Alright, that'll let me help him be able to enjoy watching with us. Which I understand, he likes hearing sound. I don't blame him. I'm just trying to be creative with my thoughts and make it work best as possible. Yeah, I didn't think that'd work. But you don't know till you try it. Bomber rider beetles and stink bugs. Need that or the axe in the drying rack. I know there was supposed to be some bomber rider beetles here, which is more what I'm going for. We are going to go for leather so we can build the hammer. Okay, we are on single right now. If anyone wants to join us, by the way, feel free. Let us know and do the standard method of joining in our fun that we always do. Let's see. Pink bug. Ladybug. Little Bud's not going to be happy about that. Little dude does not like killing the ladybug. I'm not particularly fond of it either, because it's not exactly easy. Get it? Okay, what was all that smacking noise that I heard? Oh, okay. I paused it since we have a spider right in front of us. I'm not particularly fond of the idea of getting eaten when I'm trying to quickly get this dealt with. Us. Yeah, Pete. Or Peter. No, there's a spider in front of him. Well, not in front of him right now, but just to the side. Let me see if this one works. Okay. No, Pete wants to avoid the spiders. No, he's kind of a bit of a spider hunter. Alright. Are we charging? No, we are not. Alright, well, we're gonna have to swap cables. That cable apparently is not working, dude. There we go. We use this one. Different cable, because that cable wasn't charging. That one does. How's that? Alright. See, right there's two spiders, and then there's another spider right there that I saw. So that's why I was being a bit cautious. See, there's one, and there's another one. Just went the other way. I'm trying to get to the stink bug and bomber rider beetles is what I want to go for. Not the spiders, but it looks like we might have to do spider cleansing first. Trying to stay alert. You never know when you're gonna have problems. That's the crow. The crow is the one that makes that noise. Oh, I saw the crow drop a feather. We're gonna save quickly because mosquitoes.
Don't even need to boil it.
Because we drank some water. Ow, I dropped my shield. No, I haven't killed one yet. Because we're so small. Well, I didn't mean to get to the plant fiber. I thought I blocked, but apparently not. Oh, of course he dodges. Yay! Parry master. Interesting. You can hear it right there, just listen. The buzzing, annoying noise there. What they make. Now I gotta recollect my spears. I had 16. That was the crow again. Interesting. Oh. That just disappeared real quick. Alright, so we have that. You want me to use this? There was a big clover that had a flower on the end of it that I chopped down. One of our spears was stuck up there. So we're missing one spear still, but that's doable. No, but we do need some gnat fuzz for things. So I figured I'd get some. Oh, apparently we can do something with gnat meat too. Oh no, well, let's go find out. It also means it's not going to be worth going over to the bombardier beetle stink bug because we don't have what we need for it. Alright, back to base. We don't have space for that either. Mushrooms. I was going to grab some mushrooms, but we don't have space to mushroom in our bag. So, because we're such a little guy, does that mean we can only handle such a little bag? Okay. The other real reason is that's what the developers decided that's what you'd get. They probably thought it'd make for a fun game. Can you tell me, does it make for a fun game? We had this one, which is definitely have not been doing very as well as I would like. What were we doing? Drop off. Some other things. We did have some infos. I figured we should. Don't know. Alright. And we're gonna take that meat with us. Yeah, 'cause there's nothing there in the answer yet. And we're gonna go check what we can do with that meat. Because I'm puzzled. I have not seen that before. And then we will come back and do some more fun with that song. Games. Because I forgot last time, and it actually is the closest place to research from where we were. See? Analyze. Stuffed gnat. Really don't care for stuffed gnat. Berry leather and rot bursts. Yeah. Berry leather we definitely need. Rot bursts are interesting. We'll need to be able to build some of those, but I think they take eggs. No? Do they not take eggs anymore? Rot burst is basically it's a grenade. Yeah, it does take ant eggs. Incendiary sausage stuffed with reactive gas. Lay waste to everything. Small radius. In the ant's nest. And yes, once you take them, they'll all try to kill you. And then you also need fungal growth and dry grass. Dry grass isn't a big deal. Fungal growth is a little bit trickier because you got to go to where the fungal creatures are, which means you're more likely to get hurt. Remember the infected weevil? Has fungus grown on his back where he tries to run up and explode all over you and hurt you? Yeah, his fungal growths is what we need for it. And that's why I said you're more likely to get hurt, because the fungal creatures, the infected creatures, are a lot more angry and mean. Berry leather. Which we want to be able to get enough parts to build the drying rack before we do a lot of berry leather, which to do berry leather we need the tier 2 axe. Ooh. The fungal animals? Sure, but that also means they can blow up in our face and hurt us.
Just pretend it's beef jerky.
We are going to have Nat. Do you feel like being natty? Well, research him. For food. The meat Gets you a lot. Oh man. We did. I was trying to not fall down. The meat gives you a lot better food, so I was going to get some. Do that. Oh man. Hey, can I see the phone? Give me the phone. Okay, we're back on. Alright, bud. That's not fun that we have to deal with that. When that happens, we need to put it away, okay? That was an evil commercial. I made as few commercials as possible. Like, the system we used to make it go there is makes you have some commercials, but I tried to get rid of as many commercials as possible. Because you really don't get like anything for it, but they make you have to have commercials. It is. What do you think it is?
Nice and clean.
What reason do you think it is? For them to make money. He said nice and clean. Because we drank some water. That one. And the other reason I got the Weevil was because I thought we might need it to repair our shield. Or I don't hear it as a ribbit. The little like noise. That's the aphid. Okay. Hey look! Now I don't think the ants can get our stuff. Because I put it in a can. Oftentimes there's a stink bug around here, so we need to stay alert. Right where we are. Rubber larva. Another station. Back away, back away, back away, back away, back away, back away, back away. Did you see that? What is it? And that could kill us. No, there's two of them. Yeah, one fart's gonna do a lot of damage. Two farts probably gonna kill us. Which, I mean, they're not technically farts. That's the closest human amalgam, I guess, that there is. That's how it works. Perspective. You used to think that your stuffed animal is huge. And now you think he's just smaller. He never didn't change size. Just how big you are did, so he looks different sized. Does that make sense? They have glands in them that they use to go. I mean, they can bite us still. But bugs can still bite us. Ew, where was that even from? I think there might be one stuck in the rock. Oops, we're out. Okay, we got our first Bob Rider. And we got 2 parts. Excellent. You say excellent. I think we needed 4? Bob Rider beard. No, 3. We need 3. And then I think we need 5 for the drying rack. The drying rack? Oh yeah, no, there's one definitely stuck in that rock. Because it just spat at us. Yeah, it's stuck in the rock. Yeah, look, see? There's one stuck inside the rock. See? He's hurting us from inside the rock, and we can't do anything to him because our stuff will hit the rock. I don't know. All I know is that feels a bit cheat. Because I can't do anything about it. There's nothing we can do. Except run away. We can't fight him. We can't even really protect ourselves from him because we can't see it ahead of time where he's spraying from. Mosquitoes. I hate mosquitoes.
Water filtration tablets needed.
Mosquitoes. Yeah, I said mosquito. Ah, man. Let off wrong. More. Yes. Well, we've killed 4 today. So, do me a favor, son. How many do you think there are in the game? 16, okay. Very well could be, I don't know. There's 3 because we died and lost our stuff. You see 2 because 2 of them are on top of each other. So it looks like 1, but there's actually 2 there. They're on top of one another. Because there is. If we can get some more glowing mushrooms, we can build a lantern and go down there and try to lift our stuff back. Oh great! We lost all the food that we had on the grill. Wait, we had already taken it off. Weevil. We got 2 weevil meat, so let's go ahead and repair our shield. We don't need it badly. We can wait a day, but before it spoils, we want to repair our shield, right? Not what we need. Where's the weevil meat? There's the weevil meat. Raw weevil meat. Perfect.
Just close your eyes and imagine it's a fruit pounder.
Or... Alright, we can't get it. Means it is not cooked. Because if I cook it, I can't use it to repair the shield. So I need raw meat to repair the shield, so why did I not cook it? Why did I not cook it? Did I not cook it so I could repair the shield, you think? No, you need raw meat to repair it. See, it says raw meat to repair. Which means if I cook it, I can't use it to repair. Make sense?
I think it's bedtime.
Okay. Eat up. Drink. That's what I thought. Alright. I need to step away for just a quick minute to take care of something. And then we will press on. There's not any more juice in the juice box right now. Why don't you show me later, okay, little dude? How do I answer your mother, dude? Something. I'm trying to think if it's the best move to do or not. I know you'd like it, but I don't know if it's best for you, so what do we say? Mommy says to answer her with a yes or no. Problem is, it's not a yes or no question. No, she thinks it is, and it should be, but it's not. Mommy, are you actually able to hear us? Your mother, little dude. Because she sent me a text. No, I am not. She's out on the couch. You didn't know that, did you? Hmm? How good I am. You didn't even notice. When that was the Weevil. When little lady wakes up, little Beady wakes up, Andrew, the little dude, then we need to ask your mother if you can come in here. But we discussed that. Something she was talking about. An event that she thinks you might enjoy. Whoop, I fell. I broke a leg! Here it is. I'm gonna find the stink bugs because we need their parts. There's stink bugs around here somewhere. I'm looking for them. We'll find them. I will spear them a question or three. Because the sword doesn't work as good to throw. Is that a good answer? Okay. I will finish them off with the sword most likely, okay? But I'm going to use the spears to throw at them at a range. So that we can do some damage before getting that close to them. Yeah, I know. Yes, for you, I did. Ugh. Larva. That's the larva we just killed. What that screaming noise is that you heard. That noise. That's a larva. Well, kind of. Okay. Now we do need to kill a ladybug. Okay. I won't kill that one. We do have to kill one. I don't know. There's quite a few. If we didn't need tools, I wouldn't kill one, okay? I think the ladybug is for the hammer. Can't remember what the quick save is on this game. It's not cool. That's something you should remember.
I've thought about this in circles for days now, and I've come to a decision. It's time to restart spacer development. Almanin may not believe in it, but I know its potential. Though I must figure out how to return shrunk objects to their original size. The first step will be to address the particle transcription errors. It seems almost certain that the irregularities
Whoops.
are responsible for the failure during the demonstration. Berkeley, please bring up all the lab data about the unknown particles.
Happy to be of service. Notes will be prepared and delivered to your table in 4 hours or less.
4 hours? What are the chances for less?
Delivery estimate will be prepared in 2 hours or less.
An auspicious beginning.
Oh, thanks, dude. Okay. Not sure about that, dude. He's not there with Berkeley. That's a recording. Berkeley was with him. Because he made Berkeley, from what I understand. Dragon told us we were on the wrong screen. Wasn't that nice of him? Looking out for us like that? Apparently spiders are just cranky, that's why. But hey, I guess it's okay since they give us... Oh! We're dead. I don't know, they attacked us. I didn't attack him. Oh great, now we got another one. The orb spider joined in the fun of eating our face. Well, the orb spider has the yellow, and the wolf spider has the brown, and just killed us. Yes. Yes, orb spider's yellow.
I feel a little less squishy now.
Hey, love, do you think little dude could do his bath before that event, or not? Wee! Banzai! Point. Oh, there's... Yeah, I was gonna say, there's problems. Yeah, I've noticed there's some lag, I'm not sure why. Appreciate that though, man. The audio doesn't seem to be lagging, but it does seem to have some video skips. Which I'm not sure why. Everything seems to be stable. GPU's maxed out. Maybe that's part of it. Yeah. So GPU's maxed out. Looks like that's what the drops are. So they must have changed something about the game or reset the graphics details or something, because I had had it where we were running smoothly. Is it watchable, Dragon, or is it like annoying number of drops? Okay. Well, I appreciate that. I know. I mean, they're bumping us. They don't do any damage. Looks better at the moment. Excellent. Bomberator beetle, bomberator beetle, bomberator, bomberator, bomberator beetle. Just stop. That's a different one. It's not a bomberator beetle, it's a larva. Banzai! Oh, I know, man. That's why I appreciate it. Oh, I forgot. You can't aim down. Well, throw down, right? Ow. That's what they do. Doesn't hurt them. Why shouldn't they just spray everywhere? If you could shoot acid and acid didn't hurt you, what would you do? Exactly. If you could, the acid didn't hurt you and you could spray acid and you're trying to fight something, just spray acid everywhere. And that's why they do it. Because then whatever they're fighting has to deal with the acid burns, and they're just like, yeah, no, we're good. No problems here. I mean, for us, not for them. Alright, so we are up here. We're safe at this moment. We are going to not save because it won't let us. Okay, there we go. And out. There we go. No, I thought it was going to. I was pretty sure it was going to, but it didn't. We need Oak Beacon, which is back at the Oak, which we left. We need Rake Rock. Rake Rock, I think, is the one I was trying to figure out where that was. My guess is at the Rake, but I just don't remember where the Rake was. Right there. I'm just kidding. I have no idea. I was trying to skirt around the edge here and see about what else we could find. Because I did find a couple, I saw a couple not bomb rider beetles, stink bugs. And so I was debating going and trying to deal with them. I don't know. But I need to use my shield correctly. Part of why I'm fighting the larva is to up our experience. Knowing when to block. Like my personal skills of knowing when to block a hit so that we can survive better. Oop. Part of stamina, there we go. There we go. You did better, bud. You did better. We did better. Did you see that? We did do better. That's good. That's very good. Now our shield's half broken, but you know, we could have expected that. Yep, but we took out, what was it, 4 of them? So that was pretty good. That was pretty good. Now, we're not up for spiders yet, but at least we can protect ourselves from larvae. It's the first step in the direction of, you know, surviving and taming the wild world of Grounded, right? Because they're a bunch of wild bugs. They're not tame bugs. They're all wild. Right? wild, it's dangerous. It's a wild world because there's a bunch of untamed, crazy, wild bugs. They want to fight us. Yeah, that's about it. We were close, so I figured I'd come over and check. We not yet? I don't want to die yet. I think we'd die if we went to the... Oh, you only need tier 1. I thought you needed tier 2. I thought you needed tier 2 to cut the berry. Why didn't you tell me it was tier 1? We can die in the sandbox because there's ant lions and other big nasty creatures there that can eat us. Like ant lions, black ants, what was else? There's something else we saw there on creative mode that we were pretty certain would destroy us. Alright, we also need to check Rhine Rack. 5 parts. Okay. I think we have enough to make the Rhine Rack. Oh, stupid spider. I don't want the spider. Some people, I'm sure, are perfectly fine with the spiders. You can take them out like they're not a big deal, but I have not mastered the spider killing technique, other than trying to hide and throw every single spear known to man into them. I don't know. He has been quiet. He's been kind of quiet today. I don't know why. Maybe Pete has a lot on his mind. I don't know. You'd have to ask him. That's why I spent the time to shoot one down, so now we have a little bit of berry leather. I do want to know where, there it is, or their spear went. Rider beetles. Up on the stone, 3 of them. Yeah, I'm not hitting them. I don't know, we have a lot of spear drop. I'm not sure why there's so much spear drop. We did. There's a wolf spider that patrols some of this area too, so we need to be careful. Right where we're at. He's not right here right now, but... yeah, fairly often. I thought I dodged that one. Yep, which is good. I'm trying to miss them. I don't want him to hit us, because it hurts. Why is there one? He didn't. He shoots acid. Because it splashes. I think we're getting the hang of these guys a little bit better, which is good. Ow. Ow. When they do that. Sometimes. And sometimes they do it when they're right next to him. Or when they decide they want to interrupt our healing process. I dodged that one. Ow. I couldn't move. We were out of stamina and I couldn't move. Energy to do things. Man, I could take out one, not two.
I feel a little less squishy now.
Bara mara mora bara. What? Yes, I know. Can you, go ask your mother if she's able to come here so we can talk for just a minute about her idea? If you knew why, you'd want to. He does. Oh, there she is. Yes! Yes, little dude, what is it? I'm not sure why it goes around in circles. All I know is it hurts. Yes, mother. Ugh, larva. Okay. 2 spears, that's just what we needed. Oh good, we don't have the big nasty. Where is the other bomb-rider beetle? Because I want to be able to get another hanger. Not hanger. Wow, my brain, dude. Drying rack. Drying rack. I want to get another drying rack. No, 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 no. It's not nighttime quite yet, but it's definitely getting there. Because that's how things go. Time keeps ticking away. It is. Sweet berry Jones. I was talking about the legs that we got from the bomb-rider beetle. I'm saying that we want to build drying racks, but I couldn't think of the term at first. My brain was a little bit on it. This is Berkeley. As we suspected, Sir Herculean toss of the field disking really did a number on the place. The way it sizzled across the sky and ricocheted off the fence with that sickening crunch echoing across the yard. She's either going to be an Olympian or a destroyer of worlds. Thor, on the other hand, alas, the lab, as we knew it, has been busted in smithereens. Based on the anomalies I have been experiencing, space R usage must be kept to a minimum. We're going to have to move forward with zipline system, considering the field station as a new ascent point to the hedge lab. Please begin installing the zipline anchor in a simple and clear linear path. No tomfoolery. W. Alright. Hedgelord. Interesting. What is it that the hedgelord does? Does it make you be a hedge or a lord of the hedge? or just make you wish you could actually have a thing to not fall to your doom. Because I can't see squat. This is going to hurt. Falling, because I can't see anything. On the ground now. We're trying to get out from underneath the tree, so that at least we can get moonlight. Is that okay? Bless me with the light of the moon, shining upon my face. Let us endeavor to move forth through the world. Hello, little beauty. How are you? Hi. Are you doing better? Those little sparkly bottom lights that are going to hit us and hurt us? Is that where you want to go? It's light bugs. There's light bugs. We could go to them and, you know, they could bite us and hurt us. Lightning bugs. You know what lightning bugs are, dude. They can. No! It's all dropping in the water. The water droplets. I'm trying to get us some water because we need some water. I keep hitting the droplets and they fall into puddles and then we lose them. No! That one fell and splatted on the ground. I just want a drip of water. Well, there that one goes. And let me guess, that one popped too, right? Yep. There's something wrong with the ground here because they always have them break. Always.
Guys, look! It's an original 1982 yoked girth action figure.
Yoke
Well,
girth.
some of them, anyway.
Can you believe it? It's yoke girth. He's both yokey and girthy. Banzai. No, I want 5. I don't want 7. No, come back to me.
Water filtration tablets needed.
Oh, hallelujah. Hallelujah. Liquid. Ah? Okay. Ugh. Ah, that hurt. Well, we got a little bit of ways. That would be fun to be able to learn to jump from grass stem to grass stem, surviving all the way, just bouncing over. Traverse above everyone's heads. We are above the world. Everyone is beneath us. They will quiver and bow to us. For we are above it all. Oak tree. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Just coming through. delish. I didn't need it, but you know. It's always good to have some juice. Juice up the system. Ouch. Berries.
I've never seen what the front of the box looks like.
Ow.
Before. Lemon crunch.
Ugh. Larva. I thought we'd already found this one. Did I take a terribly wrong turn? I'd say yes, because we just about walked into face-to-face with a giant wolf spider. Then again, there's wolf spiders known to walk around here too. Let's do this. We're just trying to make it back to our camp so we can sleep. Really, you couldn't have let me jump just a fraction more further forward. No. Why would you? Much more fun to make me fall and not be able to do things. How do they get it through the can? Like seriously, how can they get the food through the can? Well, let's teach you all. Don't trust the can to protect your stuff. The ants will laugh at you and eat it anyways.
Just pretend it's beef jerky.
I'm sorry, Weevil. I unfortunately need you for the morning. Oh! Please don't let me die. Yep, I died.
That should keep me safe. Safer.
Why? Why wolf spider? Yeah, it's like he's purposely patrolling my base. Oh, even better, there's two of them.
Tiny Pete's ready for some tiny rest. Salt.
We're gonna drop that on the ground. That is awesome. Okay, perfect. They put the wolf spider locked inside our container. All the way. And so now we're going to have to deal with him. This worked out surprisingly well. It really should not. I am so incredibly pleased. I mean, it really should not have done that. I am excessively pleased that that's how things went. But it is not at all what I expected, or intended, or thought would at all remotely happen. Just wanted to be clear on that. Absolutely abundantly clear. That is not at all ever expected. Main rack. Oh, I need more ropes. Okay. 6 ropes apiece. I was wrong. Do not have any rope. No, we don't. We literally have no rope. That should be 6. Yeah. And then I need 2 more. Hallelujah, we finally have drying racks. Our racks shall dry. And that, well no, we don't actually need that because we're doing it here. We need to go here and see Ladybug Head. This was the one we needed stink bug parts for. Right. And then I need to go here and repair. We need rope. We need rope. Rope them in, rope them up, rope them in, and rope them up. Yeah. Oh, we also need to get more clay. Alright, we're gonna try to quickly kill the ladybug while little dude's not here, because then he won't be as upset about it. He doesn't like it being done, which I get it, he likes them. But when we have to, because that's the only way to get what we need. You know, if we weren't thirsty, it would be a lot better. That worked out excessively well. Fortunately, I don't think we got the ladybug head that we needed. So that's unfortunate. Yeah, we're missing 3 spears as well. No idea where he knocked our spears to. Yeah, just parts. No head. The head is what we needed. Wolf spider, yep. Oh man, not quite high enough. I kind of wish by now we'd gotten cardio too. I don't know why we haven't, because we do keep depleting our stamina. But I guess you gotta just do it a lot more. I don't know. I tend to like be running out of stamina all the time, like totally depleting it. But that's alright. Water! Water! Please be water! It looks like there's one more slurp. I'm gonna save that for right now. Good. Alright. You're not done. You're obviously not done. We'll go drop by Berkeley's for yeah, we're gonna stop by Berkeley's for Squeaky Cheek. Go to the Doom of all. Not really. No Doom. Just, you know, Mount Doom, but that's not Doom of people here. It's a fun story. Everyone should know about Doom. I hear Doom can bring down the East Coast. Those who don't get it, look up history. Okay. And finally, how many do we need for this? Yay! We leveled up. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Bee stinger. We won. But we need bow to get these. Alright, sorry little lady, just got a boo-boo, so I was making sure things were okay, or if I needed to get off. I'm sure you who have kids know how that goes. You hear your kid crying and you need to know. Do you need to go and address it immediately, or is it handled, you know? Alright. I still don't know where that spear went. Let's check here. Wolf spider. We can build it. I bet it takes fangs to repair, though. Yeah. But hey, I unfortunately have to get ready to leave and do some things that the missus wants to do. And, yeah. We're little dude, so why not? For little dude! Thank you all so much for being here. I do appreciate it. Be sure to follow and turn on notifications if you haven't, so you know every time we are live and the amazing fun we have. I do appreciate each and every one of you for stopping by today and joining us. And look forward to the next time we can hang out again. Let me see if anyone is engaging in fun entertainment for you all to enjoy. There we go. Nope, wrong page. I'm trying to get the right page pulled up. Apparently, I am just not having it up, which is interesting. Because I had it here, and I'm not seeing it. Which tells me they decided to close it on me and not open it. Here we go. Just seeing if any of our friends are on, or anyone you guys know is on, let me know. What's up, little dude? Camping was fun. Yeah. You're all doing some crazy stuff I think you guys will enjoy. So I am going to get you over there. And then I will be back later tonight for more fun. Until next time, as always, enjoy the story. We will see you then.